Eko akete ìlú ọgbọ́n arómi sálẹ̀ gbẹlẹ́gbẹ́ ọmọ sọjí má lọ sùn ẹgbẹ́ because tó bá náà gẹ̀rẹ́ ọmọ wọn máa gba ẹsẹ̀ gbẹ ó ṣàmọ̀ pé kó ó gbàgbẹ̀rẹ̀ kó sáyé fún súnmẹ́súnmẹ́ lójú mi ọmọ Èkó ní oníbàjẹ́ jọ. It's a Sega, you know we like it. It's a Sega, you know we love it. It's a Sega, you know we like it. It's a Sega, it's where we come from. It's a Sega, you know we like it. It's a Sega, you know we love it. It's a Sega, you know we like it. It's a Sega, it's where we come from. On the street of Mushan, a city where you never slack or you never weep. We making money or we keeping nothing. Our team was shining, our government la no do. Lójú rẹ̀ nílé ọmọ kan máa lọ tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. It's a mega city, so you can see. Tẹ́lẹ̀ lè kó bolè ló gbọ́lẹ̀. Ọmọ lọ́wọ́ yìí, Èkó ó gbàgbẹ̀rẹ̀. You better pay your tax if you wanna stay. Brotherhood, old black destiny, your ladies. We represent Lagos to the fullest. It's a Sega, you know.
Every 100 days, His Excellency Babatunde Raji Fashola mounts the podium before Lagosians to give an account of stewardship of his administration. This practice, which began in the year 2008, is now clearly established as a benchmark for accountability, public engagement, and sustained intellectual discourse in governance and public administration. The administration is 2,700 days in office, and as usual, different policies, programs and projects designed to advance the cause and promote the welfare of the people were executed in the last 100 days. To start with, in the education sector, Governor Babatunde Fashola handed over a block of 13 classrooms at the First African Church Mission Primary School, Ijuishaga, and a block of 18 classrooms at Somori Comprehensive Senior High School in Ifako. Yielding 31 classrooms, the new structure will add to numerous others already providing pupils and students a conducive learning environment.
The glory of God, it is my honor and pleasure to cut this tape to commemorate the official opening of this new classroom block of 18 classrooms in Somori Comprehensive High School. This is our further contribution to improving the learning environment of our children in the hope that it will inspire them and their teachers to produce better learning outcomes. This is the ongoing effort during this long vacation to rebuild new schools and to renovate existing ones so that when our children resume, they will come into a better environment than the one they left behind when they closed. Thank you and God bless you.
The annual Governor's Education Award was also held at the 10 Degrees Event Center in Oregon. 134 schools won 268 million naira to undertake self-help projects. Powered by a core education project, the program is a major innovation to bring competition to public schools' performance evaluation as a way of improving the quality of learning outcomes and inspiring better results.
A core project is one of the many initiatives in our education bouquet. Adopt a school is the other. And of course, direct funding by government itself has not abated. It has continued to increase year on year. But let me highlight some of the success that the core project has brought to our public school system, apart from results. It has helped our public schools to procure 839 projectors. It has helped them to procure 753 internet modems. It has helped them to procure 3,441 software. And that's why you will hear that some schools are now saving their data in the internet cloud. It is because of this investment. It has helped them to procure 656 generators, to provide 525 libraries, 305,000 textbooks, 10,899 reference materials, and to train 16,832 teachers and 2,609 principals and vice principals. We have recognized that some of these children, by their sterling performance, by their hard work, and some of their teachers have been the team that have produced the results. So some of these schools where awards have been given now have special clubs like the Power Kids Club. Let me state clearly that when the World Bank project under ECO winds down, the direct disbursement of annual cash grants to all our secondary schools and technical colleges will not stop. Because this government has set up the institutional framework to support cash disbursement to all those schools under the state's annual budget. So when the World Bank grants end, these grants to the schools will continue. As a demonstration of our commitment to continue to resource and to fund our schools, the State Executive Council approved for us the pilot project of providing solar power in all our public schools in Lagos.
It was a double celebration for the Lagos State University, LASU. Apart from successfully hosting the year 2014 graduation ceremonies, Governor Babatunde Fashola used the opportunity to announce the reversion of its school fees to the status quo. The announcement, a proof of the administration's responsibility and responsiveness, was greeted with wild jubilation by the entire university community. The students then visited the governor's office to express their appreciation. In continuation of its promise to deliver 200 homes to be won monthly through draws, the administration held the 6th, 7th and 8th Lagos Homes draws. In the 6th draw, 48 winners emerged, 59 winners in the 7th draw, and 93 people pre-qualified for the 8th draw. This has increased the number of winners in the scheme as more families settle down to a new life in these estates. Through the 7th draw, which was christened Renewal and Regeneration Concept, the administration provided houses to former home owners whose houses collapsed at the site of the current Lagos Homes project in Ogba. This is a way of wiping their tears, a development which shows Governor Fashola's compassion and commitment to improving the lot of the people.
He does not lie to his people. A government that tells them honestly when there are problems. That is the kind of government that we have run here, because we have run it with our reputation. It's the concept of rent to own that we are still developing in order to include many more people who cannot meet up the mortgage immediately, but who by paying rent and saving a part of that rent can accrue a mortgage that qualifies them to become mortgage holders. But also from last month, this project also took an additional positive dimension. One of the positive things that we expected to happen has happened. It has taken on a regeneration concept, a renewal and regeneration concept. And that's why you will see that last month, apart from the draws and the mortgages that we presented, some people who were displaced because their houses collapsed a few years ago in Shoguru, I think about 16 of them, were beneficiaries of new homes. So those were people who had lost their homes, but who became beneficiaries under the scheme. So we have started moving now slowly but very firmly from first homeowners to previous homeowners who have lost their homes, who under our policy of regeneration are being carried along, because it is a very vulnerable and humbling experience to lose your home.
The importation of the Ebola virus disease into Nigeria by a Liberian-American citizen, Patrick Sawyer, provided the litmus test for the administration to justify the resources expended to upgrade infrastructure and improve the services in the health sector. With the support of the World Health Organization and the federal government, the administration developed a massive response program which involved the establishment of an isolation unit, the constitution of a contact tracing team, coordination of the decontamination process, enlightenment meetings with various stakeholders, as well as a publicity drive undertaken through regular press briefings. Governor Fashola took it further by hosting governors in the southwest to a meeting on how to contain the spread of the virus. Although the virus claimed 8 lives in Nigeria, especially those of Dr. Stella Ameyo Adadevo, consultant who diagnosed the index case, the successful curtailment of the disease has ensured that normalcy returns to every sphere of our national lives. It is also a thing of joy that many of those that were infected with the disease have been treated and are now certified free of the virus.
The containing of Ebola virus was a collective effort. It was all Nigerians. And I think I should say for the first time, Nigerians worked with one spirit, one mind, one purpose. The federal government was there too, to the best of my knowledge. Lagos State government was not actually, careless. And Nigerians too. If my phone can beep for 30 times in less than 5 minutes, telling me to go and eat bitter cola, all because they didn't want me to die, not only from my immediate family, but all Nigerians that I know, irrespective of tribe and religion, the messages came from every Nigerian I knew. Come, Comrade Obani, bitter cola cures Ebola. It means that we actually worked beyond our ethnic and religious sentiment, and we're able to say, Nigerians, we need to live.
On Thursday, 21st of August 2014, the Babatunde Fashola administration flagged off the expanded economic empowerment program by distributing materials to 10,000 unemployed youths and women in the state. This is perhaps the biggest singular empowerment program of this administration. Officially launched at the Adeyemi Bello Auditorium within the State Secretariat, the program is being implemented across local governments and local council development areas. The first phase commenced on Monday, 1st of September 2014 in 10 local government areas. These were at Etiosa, Surulere and Lagos Island in the Lagos Central Senatorial District, Ikeja, Ojo, Badagry and Amuodofi in Lagos West Senatorial District, and Ekpe, Shomolu and Ikorodu in the Lagos East Senatorial District. This was followed by the second phase, which started on the 13th of October, covering Lagos Mainland, Mushin and Apapa in Lagos Central Senatorial District, Agege, Oshodi Solo, Ajeromi Ifelodun, Alimosho and Ifakwa-Ijayi in Lagos West Senatorial District, and Ibejuleki and Kosofe in the Lagos East Senatorial District respectively.
This empowerment program has helped me a lot because these days white-collar jobs are difficult to get. But with this training, I think I can help myself out, at least to get source of income first before I seek for white-collar job. I did not pay any dime at all for it. It was free of charge. You as a youth, you have to try and get something reasonable to do for yourself, to keep your hands busy, to make sure that you help your family in any way at all, because this skills acquisition has really helped me personally, because I feel without the white-collar job, I can still stand firm for myself.
The transportation sector recorded another milestone with the formal launch of the Temporary Vehicle Tag, the TVT. This came with the commissioning of a one-stop center for Central Motor Vehicle and Driver's License Administration, located at the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority headquarters in Oshodi. These initiatives are to simplify the process of obtaining vehicle documents. The last 100 days also provided Governor Fashola's administration the opportunity to meet with stakeholders in the business of commercial motorcycle operations, also known as Okada. The meeting, which reviewed the implementation of the road traffic law as it concerns Okada operations, affirmed government's decision restricting their activities from highways, as this has ensured greater reduction in the number of lives lost and those maimed through Okada-related accidents. The administration demonstrated its resourcefulness when it marked the first horn-free day. The novel idea was initiated to discourage the indiscriminate use of horns, reduce noise pollution, ensure respect among road users, and improve road courtesy. It also marked the first ever Lagos Drivers Appreciation Day on Thursday, 9th of October 2014.
I think it took us by surprise, but at the same time, it is a commendable one, because certainly we can't afford to keep living in the society like madmen. The truth of the matter is that the horn is being used in this part of the world indiscriminately. So if Lagos State is trying to teach us how to live modestly as civilized people, I think it's a welcomed development. Because we cannot rule out the fact that especially the commercial drivers use the horn in such a very bad way that it has become a menace. So if we are going to start learning to drive without horning, it means we will learn to be more patient. It means we will learn to actually be careful, because if I do not need to horn, it means I have to equally think for the other person. If I do not need to horn, it means I have to wait for the other person. If I don't need to horn, I think it will mean I will be more careful. Why we horn is to alert the other person that I am coming. If I have to also take time to make him realize that I'm coming without horning, it means I'll have to be more careful. It makes us more decent, more modest, and more civilized.
The on-free day is a good thing by the BRF administration, because that day, at times, that very day when I was on the road, you know, it's very hard for some, especially for these the so-called commercial vehicles to identify. But it's something, if they can continue, I believe with time everybody would adopt to that, as in the home-free day. It will even reduce the on pollution, whatever, the noise for everybody. I think the home-free day was a good thing.
It is an established practice that the administration marks tree planting campaign every year. On 14th of July 2014, the exercise was held again in different parts of the state, the 7th in the series, themed "Life is Better with Trees." The day was used to call for concerted efforts at reducing the negative impact of climate change. As part of the strategic plan to strengthen the state's position as the economic hub of West Africa, the administration hosted the 4th Corporate Assembly. This is a platform for the government to interface with the private sector. At the meeting were representatives of the organized private sector. The choice of the Lekki Free Trade Zone as the venue not only underscored the spirit behind the meeting. Governor Fashola also advocated adherence to the rule of law and order as the building block for all successful investment and business interactions worldwide. The commissioning of the first phase of Tejosho Market was a huge success for the administration. Located in the heart of Yaba on the site of the former market, this ultra-modern market comprises over 4,000 shops in lock-up and K-clamp shops. It is indeed another facility that has redefined shopping and business across Lagos. In the last 100 days, the Lagos State Judiciary experienced a change of baton as Governor Fashola sworn in the new Chief Judge, Justice Oluwafunmilayo Olajumoke Atilade, the most senior judge, who incidentally succeeded her elder sister, Justice Ayotunde Phillips, following her statutory retirement as Chief Judge. The Lagos State Judiciary Archives and Property Litigation Registry was also commissioned as Governor Fashola signed into law the Lagos State Urban Renewal Agency Bill and the 2014 Reordering Bill. The commissioning of the Lagos Energy Academy on Tuesday, 14th of October, was another first by the state. With a dearth of technical hands in the nation's power sector, the academy is set to bridge the gap by training budding professionals and experts that would form the crop of human resource needed to reposition the power sector. The event was also used to induct students into the academy.
Are dealing with the realities of youth unemployment in our country, and instead of complaining, we remain resolved to act, to create work in the places where the Nigerian and the Lagos economy needs it. Power is one such place, and studies that we have conducted show that over the next 13 years or beyond, there will be opportunities for employment for as many as 200,000 people. Now, the training for that set of people will be taking place here on a periodic basis. I am told that the first set of you who successfully pass through this training will be ready for work sometime in March next year. Now, what you will be getting is an international certification by Siemens, one of the world's leading energy institutions, and that means you can work in any part of the world that you choose.
Energy Academy was actually conceptualized, to see how we as a state can also build capacity building. That's what it is. We know how the power industry has been the mainstream of discussion in Nigeria today, and the problem we have is manpower. We've got the old PACN that are winding down, going to new investors, and the staff of the PACN people are all old and they are retired. So we need to bring the young ones, train them on all the elements of power generation, power distribution and transmission, and that's why we come with the idea of the Energy Academy. We are partnering with Siemens. They're going to provide all the technical support to train all these young men.
The LEA Academy is an academy where we graduates are going to be trained over a period of 6 months to be technically inclined in the power sector, seeing the need for power engineers in Nigeria as well. We don't have competent hands to handle our equipment and also tackle the power needs in the nation. So that's the reason why this academy was set up. According to the curriculum, we'll be trained by Siemens, an international company, into this stuff. And at the end of the course, we'll be given a certificate. We'll be certified by this company.
Is there a guarantee of job placement?
Yes, according to the Lagos State government, seeing that there is a need. So we are meeting the need. So definitely there should be an avenue where we put in different sectors to handle this. As you see, we have different parts, from the metering to the distribution generation of electricity and transmission. So all these areas are where we will be divided into to meet the needs of the populace.
Between 22nd and 24th of September 2014, the 14th National Women Conference, organized by the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials Council, took place. Themed, Embracing and Managing Change. It was an impressive turnout for women, as issues affecting them were brought to the front burner of national discourse. In view of what has been achieved and the demand to do much more, the administration undertook a budget review for the third quarter. The revelation of 84% budget performance for the third quarter and at 86% for the year has made 2014 an amazing year for the administration in terms of delivery of its programs, policies and projects. In conformity with its global perspective, Governor Babatunde Fashola on Thursday 16th of October marked the year 2014 World Food Day. Again, stakeholders converged at the Johnson Agiric Agricultural Complex in Okwoba with their products for exhibition. Government also gave awards to different agricultural groups in recognition of their contribution to the development of agriculture in the state. As it is also the practice, Governor Fashola and his team embarked on an inspection of ongoing projects across the state. This tour took the team to Lagos Homes project sites in Isalegongon and Okwoba, the Adiyan Water Works, inspection of schools in Surulere, many visits to the Oshodi-Apapa Expressway to monitor the compliance of the petroleum tanker drivers with the state traffic law, ongoing construction of the rail corridor at Orilegomu, and visitation to the burnt site of the Okobaba sawmill in Ibutimeta. 2,700 days down the line, it is still interesting that the administration has been able to sustain its focus, its passion and commitment to the development and growth of the state. It is even more interesting that such commitment continues to keep the administration on its toes, to continuously meet the yearnings and expectations of Lagosians.
It's a Sega, you know we like it. It's a Sega, you know we love it. It's a Sega, you know we like it. It's a Sega, this is where we come from. It's a Sega, you know we like it. It's a Sega, you know we love it. It's a Sega, you know we like it. It's a Sega, this is where we come from.
On the street of moonshine, you see the world, you never slack or you never weak. We making money or we keeping nothing. Àwa tí mo ṣe àdínà, àwa gangan lànà dògùn. Lójú rẹ̀ nílé ọmọ kan máa lọ tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. It's a mega CD, so you can see. Tẹ́lẹ̀ lè kó bolè ló gbọ́lẹ̀. Ọmọ lọ́wọ́ yìí, èkó ó gbàgbé rẹ̀. You better pay your tax if you wanna stay. Brotherhood, old black destiny, your D's. We represent Lagos to the